Presented by Warren and Griffin, your local lawyers. Call 265-HURT.
Welcome back live to the College Football Hall of Fame as our coverage continues from the SEC Media Days. Day 3, Tennessee and Alabama stole the show. In terms of Tennessee and Jeremy Pruitt, let's take 3 coaches here. Jimbo Fisher, Mark Richt, Nick Saban. 3 coaches, you can find a little of each in Jeremy Pruitt's coaching style at Tennessee, but Jeremy Pruitt made it very clear today that his meteoric rise from the high school ranks to an SEC head coach had nothing to do with impersonating anyone.
15 years ago, I was teaching elementary PE, K through 3rd grade. Now I'm the head coach at Tennessee. I didn't get here by trying to be somebody else. I just tried to be who I am, and I tried to do the very best that I possibly could to help support the men that I worked for, and I'm thankful that I have this opportunity.
All right, let's welcome in sports reporter Ben Bobick live joining us here at the College Football Hall of Fame. Your first SEC Media Days, and we've had a little drama to deal with today. Of course, Aaron Murray, as you guys may know, slammed Jeremy Pruitt, saying he was unfit to be a quarterback. He said so on a radio show. Pruitt responded by taking the high road. You talked to Alabama today about Jeremy Pruitt as well.
Exactly. Now, Jeremy Pruitt was the defensive coordinator at Alabama last season, and Coach Saban really didn't go into much detail about it, as we know. He was coaching Alabama. He wasn't there in the locker room at Georgia when he was there. So this is kind of what he said about it, at least during his time at Alabama.
He did a fantastic job for us. He was always very respectful, very loyal, hardworking, did a fantastic job with our players. Our players had a tremendous amount of respect for him. He was always fair and honest in his approach in terms of how he did things.
And that's a pretty cookie-cutter Saban response there. But you can't really blame the guy. I mean, he can't speak for what happened in that locker room. He can only speak on what was happening in Alabama. Now, he also talked a little bit about all the freshmen, how true freshmen are playing. As we know, the impact some of those young guys made in the national title game this past year. And kind of how it's redefined what it means to be a true freshman in college football these days with early enrollment.
Absolutely. And you've got that coming up tonight at 11. Our coverage is not complete here from Day 3 at the SEC Media Days. We're going to hear more from Jeremy Pruitt, his rise again. He reflected on it. He told some jokes today.
Hey, you need to get that. You need to get yourself settled in there. Yeah. Tell a few jokes. Act like you've been there before.
Jeremy Pruitt warming up to the media as you heard him just reflect on his meteoric rise. That's the first time I've heard him do that in public. So we're going to have all of that for you tonight at 11 as our coverage continues. In the meantime, check out our website and our app. For Ben Bobick, I'm Paul Shaheen, live the SEC Media Days in Atlanta, Georgia.
Thank you, gentlemen. Wow. Nick Saban just overjoyed.